Girl stood by uneasily, watching the goings-on. Hey, take it easy. Not looking for trouble. That's supposed to be an apology. On your knees and beg, pal. The man spat his gum onto the ground. Achi looked at the glistening wad of gum on the sidewalk. His last shred of goodwill vanished. You better pick it up right now. What? Can you hear me? 'Cause I told you to get down on your knees and back. Hachi's hand shot up, grabbing the man by the jaw. Whoa, whoa, easy, pal. The other man's bravado drained from his face. Achi tightened his grip on the brown-haired hustler's jaw. Sweat dripped from the man's reddening brow. Erg, erg. The man struggled, but Achi just tightened his grip. Gum's a real pain in the ass to clean up after it's gotten stuck to the street, you know. Ever stop to consider that? Wait, are you... The other hustler panicked eyes had fixed on Achi's chest. Oh, crap. That shirt, man. The guy's voice was starting to break. That's mean clean. A guy with a mean clean shirt. Carrying around a trash bag. That means you're... His face went pale. What? Meme clean? The other man echoed the words through his eyes, through his held shut jaw, tears welling up in his eyes. Get it right, pal. Achi clenched the man's jaw harder still. It's mean clean. Ow, 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 ow. We're sorry, man. You're Achi, right? Dude, we honestly had no idea. Come on, man, you gotta cut us some slack. Yeah, right. These guys just do this for a living. It's not like they're gonna stop. The man scrambled to snatch the wad of gum off the street, stuffing it into his pants pocket. That's a little gross. Finally, Achi let go of his companion. The brown-haired hustler's face was twisted up with fear. Tears streamed down his cheeks. Gasping out hasty apologies, the two thugs scampered off. Oh, my hero, says the lady. Hey, so... A shy smile came to the girl's face. Ryoko Kakinuma, a second-year student from the Midoriyama Academy's law school. These hustlers managed to corner her while she was on her way to her part-time job at a cafe. It's a popular plot in thrashy e-novels for the main character to fall in love with a hustler like these guys, but such things rarely happen in real life. Okay, they're addressing it. Great. Thank you for saving me. No, I apologize. Huh? The girl stared in surprise. You'll run into creeps like that now and then, but don't hold it against us. Shibuya is a good town. Yeah, okay. Achi gave her a quick wave, then turned and continued on his way down Dogonzaka. Hachi was Shibuya born and raised. He was keenly aware of all the changes like the ward had seen since he was a kid. Grocery stalls and inconspicuous little side streets, tiny parks nestled between buildings. Hachi knew it all like the back of his hand. Trash, human or otherwise, had no place in this town, not on his watch. Hachi made his way down towards Shibuya Station. Throngs of people shuffled to and fro across the Scramble. The view shifted constantly from one moment to the next, almost as if the city itself were alive. And if the city was a living thing, then Shibuya Station was its heart. With streets like Bunkamura Dori and Center Gai serving as the arteries pumping a bloodstream made of people. Today as ever, the heart was pumping that blood to every nook and cranny of Shibuya. I wonder what a city center looks like around this time of this year because of the whole pandemic situation. Streets, I'm assuming the streets would have to be empty, at least a lot more empty than usual. And there was Achi, just another part of his great urban organism. Guess I'm one of the city's white blood cells. Oh wait, maybe I'm a red blood cell? No, you're a white one. Hold on. Is that right? Or did I have it right the first time? Yes, you did. White blood cells eliminate pathogens from the bloodstream. Red blood cells carry oxygen throughout the body. Well, you're not a transporter, unless you count the garbage. So maybe you're both? Achu was probably thinking of white blood cells. Emerging from his reverie, he noticed a rather conspicuous young woman standing by the Hachiko outside Shibuya Station. Ooh, she's totally my type. To be up someone's alley. To be someone's cup of tea. Yeah, obviously. Wonder if she's a model or some small-time actress or something. Looks like she's waiting for someone. Probably another guy. Dang. Good looking as she was, there was no way she wasn't already taken. What kind of a guy scored a girl like that? Probably the rich CEO of an IT company or something. Crouching down to tie off the trash bag, he continued gazing wistfully at the girl. Then he noticed something peculiar. She was carrying an attaché case, the kind of businessman might use. It was a large case, and apparently so heavy that she was struggling to hold it, despite using both hands. You've reached a decision point. Let's have Achi not approach Hitomi. Either A, not what kind of now what kind of person makes a young lady lug around something heavy like that? Achachi figured he'd offer to carry it for her. Or B, but first I gotta dump this trash. He looked around to see if there was a garbage bin nearby. I want to see all the content in this game, so I might as well go with A first, because that's the one that leads to the bad ending for the first character. Okay, well I guess they won't let us see the rest of that story. But first, I gotta dump this trash. Oh wait, hold on, I didn't even read that second one. Or did I? I don't know. Either way, let me reread it because I don't know what he said. Oh no, it's exactly what he's saying right now. He looked around to see if there was a garbage bin nearby. Yeah, it's just like how Zero Escape works. When you unlock something in one story, you can go through the time chart to continue the story of something else. I guess there's nothing more to this guy's story. I suppose you could call it that. Kano gave a wry chuckle at his partner's lack of shame. Okay, we're at that point. There he is! Kuze's voice chirped suddenly through Kano's earpiece. The man in the black coat. Japanese. Looks to be in his early 30s. Previously, Achi got mixed up with the police, with Kano and the police. But now, another man has appeared instead. By changing what Achi did, you've also changed Kano's story. A foreign man had emerged from the crowd at about 15 feet from where Hitomi was standing. He made his way towards her, his expression blank. He didn't match the description Hitomi had given them. Kano felt a jolt of nerves all the same. Maybe the kidnapper was using an accomplice to snatch the ransom payment. Alright, Sasayama raised an eyebrow. This may be our guy. This was it. Kano swallowed the lump in his throat. He bent his knees, ready for action. Blood rushed to his leg muscles. banishing the stiffness that had begun to take hold. Was this the culprit? Or perhaps the stranger took hold of the attaché case. It was him! En masse, the detectives began to close in. Let's go, Kano. On it. Tosayama and Kano leapt into action, but they never expected what would happen next. With the case clutched in both arms, the man veered suddenly, running right towards them. Keep out. What does that mean? Kano's story has suddenly hit a keep out. Keep out refers to a point in the story where your progress is currently stopped. In order to advance beyond a keep out, you need to jump from another protagonist story. At 10:30, Achi has the text. So we're jumping just like in Zero Escape. Young man in a suit set up as the red keywords. Checking these red keywords will allow you to jump from Achi's story back to Kano's. Now head back to Achi's story to keep an eye out for that key phrase. Try following the story from Achi at 10:30. Approach the girl. Press the arrow keys to go back and reread sections you've already played through. To scroll ahead through text you've already read, press the arrow down. And rewinding, advancing like this, a book will sometimes appear in the upper left corner. Press space while this is being displayed to reread the current page. Huh? A man had come up beside the girl. He was dressed in black and he wasn't Japanese. It looked like they were having a conversation. The girl nodded tensely at something the man said. Hachi stared. Something tells me that's not her boyfriend. The girl handed the attaché case over to the man. He took hold of it with his right hand and began walking briskly away. Whoa! A nearby homeless man suddenly leapt over to Aki and broke into a run, as he'd been waiting for this very moment. Sprinting alongside him was a young man in a suit. Okay, I mean, I don't know why this guy would know that. Let's go, Kano. On it. I mean, with a game with a flowchart, there's no point in not having autosave on. But they never expected what happened next. With the case clutched in both arms, the man suddenly veered, running right towards them. What? Catching sight of the two detectives, the suspect staggered to a halt, then bolted off in a new direction. Anna whipped off his costume glasses and followed in hot pursuit. At the crosswalk, the signal changed to red, and the flow of foot traffic abruptly halted. Just as quickly, hundreds of cars all lurched back into motion. There was no escape for the culprit now. or so it appeared. The converging cops slowed their pace, confident their man was cornered. Then the foreigner barreled straight into the intersection, dodging between the incoming cars without any hesitation. The mob of detectives came to a halt, not eager to rush to their deaths along with him. Kano, however, remained in hot pursuit, charging into the traffic at the crossing. Kano, are you crazy? Come back! Kano heard Sasayama shouting, but his feet kept carrying him onward. With shouts and sirens echoing all around him, Kano closed in on the foreigner. Just a little closer. Just a little closer, and he'd be in tackling range. He leaned forward, preparing to pounce, his eyes fixed on the culprit's feet. It was now or never. Kano, back off! Don't take him down! It was Kuze shouting through Kano's earpiece. Huh? Kano hesitated in surprise. He had just realized he'd been ordered not to apprehend the criminal? Let him go for now. The real purpose someplace else. Excuse me? What happened to the plan? You've been told that all personnel were to secure the area ASAP. Didn't HQ want him to catch the perpetrator? Arrest team, stay on the foreigner's trail. Forensic team, get busy on cross-referencing photos. Even if the foreigner was only an underling hired for this one task, the police had now tipped their hand. The police had now tipped their hand that they've been lying in wait. If they didn't lock things down now and get more info on the kidnapper, a girl's life might be at stake. Kind of recalled another maxim from his diary. Number 12. Always assume a worst-case scenario. If Kuze had told him to let this guy go, that implied he was counting on the team that was now in position. But if the crook had planned a way to break through the police dragnet and escape with the ransom, and he succeeded,